So far, I have checked two earbuds that has big battery inside. The 2100 Halo T15 and 2500 Huawei T19. These are pretty pocketable. The SoundPEATS though, I think you might want to start carrying a bag with you. But I'm not saying that this is bad. If you are able to accept this gigantic size, it's one of the best featured packed earbuds for 50 bucks. It's got dual mode, volume control, IPX7 water resistance, 3000 mAh battery, USB-C, ear fins, 6 hours of music playtime. If you can get it on sale for 32 bucks like here in AliExpress, this is an instant winner. Let's talk about all that, starting right now. Selamat pagi! Good morning everyone, Kenneth here, and today I am finally reviewing a SoundPEATS product. Tons of you asked me of this brand since basically the moment I started reviewing earbuds, and thanks to the company itself, here I am today checking out their latest Trueshift2. By the way, links are down in the description below, and as always, everything said here is my own honest opinion. And after this video, I'll ask SoundPEATS if I'll be able to check more of their products like True Engine 2, True Buds, True Free. Let me know which one you want me to check out first. And also, while you're there, I would appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's talk about the sound quality first, shall we? So for 50 bucks, we are competing with earbuds like MPOW T5, Edifier TWS1. We could also throw in Blitzwolf FYE8 and Sabbath E12 there in the mix. And also, if the KZS2 end up being 50 bucks for real, we could also compare it to that. Also about that KZ, I was surprised to hear how similar this sounds. Or I can say I actually prefer the sound of the Trueshift2 now. Because on the KZS2, there's this shrill in the high end, and if I draw an EQ here, there's this is the bass and this is like the mids. The highs has this bump created by the balanced armature, and on the Trueshift2 it's a more toned down and more balanced sound. It's like that. So the end result is the trebles is not as piercing as I would usually describe it. I felt that way more when listening to Enter Sandman by Metallica. Not so much on Hotel California though, so it differs from song to song. Some might be better on the KZS2, some might be better on the Trueshift2, but one thing that's the same is the bass. It's punchy, it's strong, and I think this is a sound that appeals to a lot of people, even though I think you might be just, okay at first listen. Now, unfortunately, I left my MPOW T5 and Edifier TWS1 in China, so I can't directly compare to them, but if my memory serves me right, I feel like this is an appropriate sound for the price. Also, just touching this quickly, the LED on the earbuds will light up solid white when there's no sound. And when you play music or whatever, it's completely off and it won't blink. So rest assured, it won't light up your entire room in the middle of the night. Now, let's talk about the build quality and fit. And we're going to have a serious conversation here. I was shocked. The moment I opened the box and I saw this huge case, well, I only asked myself one question. How? I thought I would justify it if it has 5000 mAh battery inside, but after checking the official website, it's only 3000. That's because it's a cylindrical battery on the top part here, and because they didn't curve the case around the battery, you got this size. Now, as we've seen on the Halo T15, great portability comes with a cost. The earbuds have to be made so thin and it didn't feel great. I mean, fit great. This, on the other hand, they chose not to do that. It has all the space it needs for the earbuds to be designed well, and we're gonna talk about the fit later in a hot second. Now again, this size is going into the territory of a decent sized 10,000 mAh power bank. But if you decide not to buy that and carry this instead, you got a 300 mAh battery that can charge your phone at 5 watts. Maybe we can see about 30% extra charge for your phone, but that depends on how big your phone battery is. So it's not gonna replace your power bank, but it's a decent sized power bank for, just getting through the end of the day. So all the ports are on the front. There's a full-size USB-A port, And this flap is quite hard to take off, as you've seen, but there's also a USB-C port to charge the case, which is very nice. And although it's all built with plastic, the quality is fine. The lid has more like a thud when closed rather than a snap, and it's half transparent so you can be sure if your earbuds are charging. And you can check the remaining charge in the case even with the lid closed. And talking about the earbuds, it's also all plastic built. Matte black finish, but it is IPX7 water resistant. So you can take it to shower, as I did multiple times and it's still working now. Just don't take it to swimming. It's A+, and especially 30 bucks. I have to say that the earbuds is quite big, even for my big ear. It's more wide rather than tall though, unlike the MPOW T5, which sticks out. So this stays flush with my ear, and its wide build fills the entire area of my ear, and it won't move around when you're exercising, talking, what have you, grinning while exercising. It will just always stay there. The only thing I can nitpick is the cutting off the ear fins here, the plastic part. They are not perfectly smooth, but for the most part, I'm not here to take a look at it. I am here to use it, and the ear fins work well. I use the smallest one here, and I wish it has the one with no ear fins at all, because I find the ear fins to hurt after only about an hour of use. But that's basically me with any earbuds with ear fins. So not a huge deal breaker, but it's not ideal. Oh, and also the ear tips are perfectly fine. And if you're wondering, you cannot use memory foam tips here. Now, let's talk about the controls. As you can see here, this is the perfect kind of control. We have voice prompts to tell the earbuds are powered on, pairing, stuff like that. And there is a power up kind of sound effect when you toggle double tap to play and pause. Also, a beep tells you when you hold long enough to skip a song. I'm personally okay with this, but some of you might be annoyed, especially with the play or pause sound effect. Anyway, what's important is you can change the volume with just one tap, and it's great. You have greater control of changing just how much volume you want to change. But just know that there is a small lag between when you tap it and the volume increase. Also, you won't accidentally play or pause or end a phone call because it's all on double tap. The sensitivity is also great. And I think they just understand what it takes to have a good experience. Good job, SoundPEATS. Now, let's check out the latency test and the call test. Kenneth here, and today we are talking about the updated entry-level Redmi earbuds. And I tell you right now, one chip update is all it takes to make this thing legit good. What are the changes, you might ask? Welcome to the call test. Right now you're listening to my iPhone 10 microphone. I'm about an arm's length away. And let's try out the SoundPEATS Trueshift2. This is so large, by the way, if I haven't said that enough in the video. Okay, so taking these out, they really have a nice accent in their voice prompt. They really paid attention to that. Connected now, SoundPEATS Trueshift2. So this is the sound quality out of the 50 bucks SoundPEATS Trueshift2. What do you think of the sound quality? Does this even compare to the QCC 3020 chip earbuds out there? Now let's see how it performs outside. All right, now we're outside. We have a little bit of wind coming here, so see if you can hear my voice clear enough, or even if you cannot hear the wind sound at all. So let's face this way. So yeah, this is how the SoundPEATS Trueshift2 sounds. What do you think of the sound quality? Let me know down in the comments below, and let's go back upstairs. We'll finish the video. From this video, we know the only thing that's missing is just app tech support and game mode. If you want that, go check out something else. But if you're okay with AAC and you're okay with carrying this instead of a power bank, this is the perfect everyday carry. It's got solid, punchy sound, perfect touch controls, Great fit, especially if you exercise. Solid dual mode Bluetooth, and I have yet to experience a dropout so far. Great call quality, and I won't even bother telling you that this case will last like a month or two or so. What's important is the individual earbuds will last 6 hours, which I'm gonna test that in my Twitter at testedbyken, so don't forget to follow me there. The takeaway is 6 hours is a very decent number, rivaling the numbers of a Qualcomm chip earbud when used on aptX. The only thing I'd worry is the ear fins that will hurt after an hour or so. Well, I can do a hack job and take the ear fins out if I know I'll be listening for a long time, but yeah, it's not ideal. That's it. You can't really go wrong with the SoundPEATS Trueshift2. I think it's a great choice, but let me know, what do you think? I'm available on Twitter and Instagram if you want to leave a message, and I'll try to reply as soon as I can. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kenneth, and I will see you in the next one. 10,000 milliamp hour power bank. Oh, Mami!
Halo, lagi rekaman.
Oh.